Grand Rising, wonderful souls, and welcome to Bronwen's Cove Tarot. This is a timeless collective reading on what is coming forward. If you are a new face, welcome in. If you're an old one, welcome back. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your comments, your subscribes. Thank you for your donations, they're truly appreciated. And thank you for your emails of confirmation, emails just sharing your stories, and emails booking readings. Please be aware that I am having some issues with my email Bronwen's Cove at gmail.com, and that I do have a second one, White Raven Mystics at gmail.com, that you can reach out to me through. Please also be aware there is still someone going through the comment section here and there pretending to be me, pretending to be a pastor, pretending just to be a friend. If it says WhatsApp me in any way, they are a trickster, they are a scammer, they are a doppelganger. Do not be fooled by them. I will not reach out to you. I will not solicit money from you. The only way to book a reading is through the email in the description box. If you see anyone reaching out to you or someone else saying WhatsApp me, please just block and report them, okay? Now, please remember that energy is fluid, so I can be picking up on past, present, or future energy. And if I say masculine or feminine, he or she, you must take it as it resonates, simply because we hold both of those energies, both masculine and feminine. Now, let's get into it. Now, when I was connecting, and I asked what it was that we should be focusing on, I got the song, and it came up before, We Like to Boogie. We like to boogie on a Saturday night. And I was told someone's celebrating, but it's almost like it's sorry, I'm just trying to get something off of my screen. They're celebrating too soon. Someone expected something to happen. Yeah, because you've got, look, you've got the moon cycle, and then you have respect, pentacle, and money. Okay, so someone was celebrating over either an energy harvest or a trick or something that they did that brought it, they thought was going to bring them in money, and I heard it did, and I heard they trapped themselves. Let's find out. Let's have a look. We like to boogie on a Saturday night, do we? Let's have a look. Yeah, a spell backfired. They thought that it worked. There was something that they thought that worked. Okay, they sent something out with ill intent, okay, because it says on here, eye of newt and toe of frog, wool of bat and tongue of hog or sog, ass's fork and blind worm something, lizard's legs and blah blah blah. So this person has been going old school, almost like when you think of a Disney witch, you know, and for some reason it's reminding me of Hocus Pocus, because I keep seeing like adverts for it or music from it, and it's that old school, I need an eye of a newt and the hair of a virgin, that kind of, you know, that kind of like spell casting with a big old cauldron with like dry ice bringing out smoke. They've gone and tried to do something old school, thinking that this would work, and there was a celebration because they got some sort of result. It was something to do with what they put in the pot, that it was either supposed to turn a certain colour or it was supposed to boil a certain way, and they were told by definite that this would work, so they celebrated, okay, but that celebration was very short-lived. And you've got here fire signs, Aries, Leo and Sagittarius. So this could, you could be an Aries, Leo or Sagittarius, they could, or these could be the areas in your birth or natal chart that they were trying to affect. So your first house, your identity and how people see you, and that's either you or the person you're thinking of, another light one. Leo, which is your fifth house, it's to do with romance, it's to do with love, you know, it's your heart space, but it's also how you deal with conflict. And then you have your ninth house, which is to do with your faith, okay? Now this is in reverse, so something went wrong for them, okay? Something to do with how people see them, some sort of conflict at home or with a romantic partner, and also people losing faith in them, or people realizing that they are not of the faith that they say they are. Interessant. Yeah, look at that. There you go. Okay, because that's clearance and it's upside down. Someone's already removed this, okay? Someone is a very good, I was going to say pyromaniac, but there's something here about using fire magic, okay, or someone just has a very fiery wall around them. Someone may actually use divination oils, for example, or manifesting oils as part of their spiritual practice. Whatever it is that has been done, whether that's by you, the person you're thinking of, or another light one, It's keeping you, I heard, locked up tighter. I can't say what it was that's come through because it's really rude. It's really rude. I don't know whose ancestor that is, but they're very, very funny. Okay. But I heard we got you. We've got you. So whoever this is that's gone back like to old school kind of spells and because I heard Santiera as well. Santiera. There's something here about a bloodletting or a blood sacrifice. It didn't work. And it didn't work because of who it is that they're going up against. Now, let me see. Should I take this one? Yes or no? No. Okay. So let's see what else came out. So something definitely backfired. Because I heard ill intent is not enough. Take a bushel, something snuff. I don't know. Someone here likes to rhyme their spells. Okay. Because you've got Lady Goddess and Feminine. Okay, it didn't work. Not only does this light one stand very strongly in a balanced manner between their masculine and their feminine, there's something else that's protecting them because this is heart space, so it's definitely to do with your 5th house. This may be Sekhmet or it may be Aphrodite, but there's an energy here that is protecting a heart space. And I heard also a timeline, What else would have to come out, please and thank you. There we go. Look, you've got Wiccan, Reed and Ethos. Definitely someone was sending ill will, without a doubt. And it's because, irrespective of gender, this light one stands very firmly in their feminine divine energy of how they create, how they connect to the cosmos, how they birth new ideas into the world. Because you've got, yeah, look at that. Protected. I love this. Hearth and Homecoming. Okay, so someone here has their home is very, very protected. There's something about the mantras, or I heard speak truth over it. Speak truth over it. What does that mean? So we've got here hand fasting and high priestess. So someone was trying to send some sort of breakup spell or mess with your relationship spell, because not all of us are in you know, relationships. Some of us are single and happily single, but there's something here about trying to remove any opportunity for a relationship to come forward. And with it being your 5th house, this isn't about businesses and partners. This is about love. This is about, you know, it can be romantic love. It can be and I've just been told no, it's romantic love. This is specifically romantic love. There's something here about trying to break someone up who's in a relationship now, or trying to stop someone from coming forward from being in a relationship or getting married, some sort of union coming forward. Okay, you have here the high priestess. Oh, there's a lot of ill will towards this high priest or high priestess. Okay, and you've got here cauldron and containment, and then you've got hearth and homecoming. I knew someone was using some sort of cauldron because you've got cauldron twice. They tried sending something to a light one's home and it did not work. Okay, they couldn't contain it. Oh, hot diggity, they could not contain what it was that they were creating because they're not used to using this old school, because I'm hearing ancient knowledge. They weren't aware of how to use it, and I heard a sacrifice of what the price was to pay, because you look at that flame there, it's licking higher than the cauldron, and you look on this one here, that's what they were looking for. Because I remember saying, you know, there was something about the way that the water boiled or turning a certain colour or something along those lines, and there was celebration. We've done it, we've been able to send it over. They didn't realise how quickly that was sent back, or that they've made a mistake. There's something they didn't understand, okay, and they weren't able to contain it. Because I heard their house will fall. Their house will fall. Do you want me to put these out? No. Anything else, please and thank you. What else would like to come out? Homeland and foundations, okay? This is because the light one's foundations are too strong, okay? And this is also 4th house, which is Cancer. And, you know, Cancer is a water sign. So this is looking at emotions. There was something that they were trying to place on this light one's doorstep, okay? Whether that is figuratively or literally placing something at someone's doorstep. And it didn't do what they thought it would, okay? Because I heard knocking at your door. Who's knocking at the door? Who's knocking at the door? Do you want me to take these? Top one only. Okay. So you've got healer coming out. So there's something here about a false opportunity, or trying to get someone to open the door, whether that is etherically open the door, emotionally open the door, or actually open your front door to someone knocking. And they didn't, because yeah, you've got hearth underneath, okay? Because you've also got ancestors. That's interesting, okay? There's definitely an intention to bring some sort of chaos energy towards someone's home, okay? And I heard disconnection. They're trying to disconnect a light one from their ancestors, or the way that their ancestors connect to them, okay? I am getting also fire magic, that whoever it is that's doing this does not know how to balance themselves when they're using fire magic. There's a lot of hate and anger, and kind of pushing this hate and anger into the fire magic that they do, but they couldn't contain it. They literally couldn't contain it, and now they're the ones that need to cleanse themselves because they've attached something, especially with their ancestors upside down. They may have opened a door. Ooh, did they open a door? They opened a door and something has walked in, but they can't see it. They cannot see what it is. Oh my goodness. Well, that went absolutely tits up for them. Excuse my language. Anything else that we'd like to? Because I heard let's talk about it. Okay, and I'm seeing, I think his name is Tony Talks. I'm seeing him going, let's talk about it. Okay, ma'am. Okay, they did something. Okay, there was something here, whatever it is that's in their home that's attached to them, there's something here about whispers kind of in the background. It's constantly concealed, and I'm just giggling over Tony Talks because yeah, look, it went wrong. It went very wrong for them. You've got wand, and then you've got altar in reverse. Okay, so this person was very intent in stopping this divine one from connecting with either their divine counterpart or separating them from the relationship that they're in, okay? Because you've got altar upside down. Ooh, they definitely have someone's face on their altar. Because I heard try again, because in a previous video, in a previous reading, it does talk about a light one's face was knocked off of their altar, or a candle was blown out, and they're trying again, okay? 1 second. Just having a cup of tea. And you've got this here as well, because the thing is as well is whenever I see this one, I think of spontaneity. I think of, you know, that willpower to forge forwards, like an Aries, like Leo, like Sagittarius. It's very fiery energy. With it being this way, something was dampened. It's almost like whatever candle magic they did went out, or something that was supposed to bubble over in that cauldron, it did for a second, and then it just petered out completely. And I'm seeing, like, you know, when you watch horror movies and all the candles blow out, and it's something kind of supernatural, and you know, if you've got all the candles and all of a sudden everything goes dark. That's what happened, okay? Especially with that upside down. Their candles went out, or something went out. Ooh, and I heard light team. Okay, this is a light one's light team was like, this is not happening, we're showing up. We are showing up. And I'm seeing, I don't know whose ancestor this is, but I love them. I love you for having this ancestor. I am literally seeing someone taking their earrings out, like taking their earrings out and being like, hold this, and tying their hair back. Oh my gosh, do not mess around with this person's ancestor, okay? Because you've got intensification upside down. They stopped it in their tracks. They were like, this is not happening, not today, not ever. Wow. Because I feel like there's been a change. There's been an activation or a change in how a light one's ancestors come forward. It's almost like whoever this light one is, whether that's you, the person you're thinking of another light one, has just gone, you have full, you know, you have full reign. I give you full permission for anything that's sent to me, for you to send that back, or for you to, you know, go and enact whatever action you want, however you see fit. Here is the button, you can do it. And this person's ancestors just gone, okay, thank you so much. I'm going to hold on to that. And this has come in, and it's almost like this light one hasn't had to say anything, because the ancestors have gone, right, we've had full permission. Let's rock and roll. Let's mash some stuff up. My goodness. Yeah. Trying to get into someone's boundaries. And they were like, it's not happening. It's not happening. Oh my gosh. This is good. I feel quite giggly. This is amazing. I love this. I love it when ancestors come through like this. Oh my gosh. Power, power, power. Now we've got here stability. Whoever it is that did this, they've, especially with this being the 4th house and stability, okay, there's been a ruckus in a house. I don't know if there was, because I heard poltergeist. Whoever's ancestor this is not messing about. Because I heard join forces, join forces. Okay, whatever it is that this person has been, when they open that door, whatever came in, someone's ancestors come in and been like, we both need to mess stuff up. I'm not working with you. I don't like you because we're different vibrations. But you do your thing on that side. I'll do my thing on this side. Wow. And there's something here about there being a ruckus in the house. Now that could also be a physical altercation happened in the house with whoever it was who sent this out. Okay, because you've got clearance upside down. It's coming out again. There's something that when they tried sending it, look, that's my house sign again. When they sent that, it was cleared out straight away from this light one's home. And you've got here tarot cards and cloak. They can't read this light one anymore. But it's not only that they can't read this light one, they can't read at all. They're not getting accurate readings. And I heard, but you are, and they tried to cloak how you connect. So this will only be for specific people who do read tarot cards or do use some sort of divination tool to read energy. So I heard foresight. There had been an attempt to close a person's third eye, or the way that they connect to to their light team. Okay, and look, there's something here about trying to draw something up, okay, and keep it cloaked and quiet, and trying to attach something to a light one's cards or a light one's, because I heard a hex or something like that, or to a pendulum or something along those lines. But it was cleared, okay, because you've also got, look, you've got cleansing here, and then you've got clearance upside down. Now, it was to bring in a block, okay. Now, it seems that they've done this to themselves because they now no longer can read the energy around them. And I'm not just talking about using a pendulum or tarot cards. It's that empathic, intuitive reading of when you walk into a room and going, oh, someone's just had an argument in here. Or I can, you know, when they say you can cut the knife, you can cut the tension with a knife. It's that natural reading of energy. They can't do it anymore because I heard stifle, stuck and bored. Stifle, stuck and bored. They've stuck themselves big time. So I heard the energy you give out is the energy you get back. Okay, what else would like to come out? Which ones would you like me to go for? These ones? Ooh, I've been told to get these ones out. So this is a new deck that I got, and it's called Love Spells deck. I honestly thought that this was going to be a deck with pictures on it, but it's actual love spells, okay? And I'm not going to read all of them out because I don't agree with love spells, because I think you're binding someone else. And if you need to bind someone else, then they are not for you and you are not for them. Okay, but it says dreaming destiny. Okay, this charm will help you see whether your newfound love interest will become a long-term partner. And it says arrange a romantic evening and prepare this amulet for clairvoyance. So there's something here about trying to read. They're trying to read whether or not you've been able, or this light one's been able to connect with a specific person or a specific energy when it comes to your love life, when it comes to your romance and your fifth house. Okay, and that's very interesting because in a previous reading it talked about a dark witch's amulet or their talisman breaking. Okay, so they've obviously got themselves a new one. And it says, okay, so have a look. It says, Venus, guide my dreams tonight. Is he the one? So you're being asked to have a look at what sits in your Venus, okay, and what planet, or you've got the planet there already, duh, Bronwen. With Venus, guide my dreams tonight. Is he the one? Have a look at what zodiac sits on Venus and what house that is, and then what crystal actually resonates with that, because something here about them trying to figure this out. There's definitely been this forcible energy of trying to get into someone's dream state, because with this here saying dreams tonight, and it actually talks about, you know, certain cloths that you use, certain foodstuffs, and then placing whatever this amulet is made out of foodstuffs and putting it under your pillow. And it says, upon waking, record your dreams for the night to receive your answer immediately. This person has been going old school. and looking at like medieval times, how witches would have done spells or things like that, and seeing whether or not they'd be able to invade someone's dream space, okay? But they were pushed out straight away. This is definitely still a love hex or something along those lines, which is why they're being affected so much with this ruckus. Now, was this actual physical altercation? Was it in this physical realm, or was it in the dream state or an astral realm? 1, 2, or 3. Dream state. Ooh, okay. So they tried to get in and they got mashed up, okay? Because I heard hurt my body, or it hurt my body. Attracting an attractive stranger. Whoever this person is the same one who had done some sort of binding spell to a toxic masculine energy, and it had reversed, and they've ended up with some sort of obsessive stranger, like who is stalking them or something along those lines, because it says attracting a attractive stranger. This surefire spell will draw that attractive stranger to you. Place on your altar. It tells you all the different things, photograph, blah, 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 blah. There's something here about trying to do this to a light one. I heard he did. He tried to. Okay. And then it gives you like a rhyming spell. And it says, make sure you look at your best, and soon soon lock eyes again. So this person's even going out and looking at how to, there's something here about come to me spell or an obsession spell. That didn't work. It didn't work. What did they attract instead? What did they attract instead? An ultimate glamour. Oh, so they attracted, and it says Temple of Love incantation. They ended up attracting something hidden. That's why you've got cloak here, because it says ultimate glamour on there. Okay. And it says prepare for a night of true love by imbuing your jewelry with magic. And then it tells you, and that's why we got the moon magic card came out at the start, okay? Because it's saying here to put something on your altar. I'm not going to read all of it out. You know, hold your jewelry in your hands and chant something. But they ended up attracting someone who has glamoured themselves or hidden themselves, or an energy that has hidden themselves, that is really obsessed now with their energy in like a distorted sexual way. And what have we got here? So it's a tea. So they may have made a tea. They done some sort of spell or incantation, and it says Temple of Love incantation. Your body is a temple. You can and should worship it. Anoint yourself with the most sensual smelling essential oil. And then you go down, and it's got, again, a spell to be said. And then it says don't get dressed immediately, but instead enjoy the comfort of your own skin. There was some sort of sex magic that may have been done. It went wrong. It went really, really wrong. There's something here about them either losing their libido or losing their fertility. Okay. Okay, that is really weird. That's really, really weird. Anything else that would like to come out? This one, which one? This one? Okay, so I've been told to take this one out. Let's have a look. And it says, what beliefs do you have about yourself that resulted from childhood? And you also have described something that turns you on which you haven't shared with me, and it's upside down. Instead, what it has done is it has brought up unresolved childhood trauma. Okay. Unresolved childhood trauma. And there was something here about, that was maybe the intention of what they were trying to send towards this light one. And it ended up just doing it to them, or they've ended up with whatever it is that's attached to them has triggered some sort of emotional wound from their own childhood, of abuse, of trauma, of something that may have happened to them. And you've also got here, when you experience stress or overwhelm, how do you like to be supported? This person is extremely stressed out, because I heard night terrors. This person may have had night terrors because of what it was that they sent out and what was attached to them. Okay, now with this stability upside down, this can be mental health, this could be finances, this could literally be their home. Because whenever I see a card like this in stability, I think of the Four of Wands, and I think of the 4th house, which is ruled by Cancer. Okay, there's something here about having a dream about their mother, or having a dream about a matriarch or a feminine energy. There you go, a feminine energy in their life when they were young. And I heard, why not you? Why not you? And it says, tell me about your family you imagined creating when you were little. Okay, there you go. And it says, describe something that turns you on which you haven't shared with me. And it's upside down. So there may have been some sort of trigger warning, sexual abuse or sexual trauma that happened to them when they were younger, and it has actually just triggered all of their shadows and the things that they've repressed. And you know, as much as these are our adversaries and they're people that are casting dark crap and stuff, I still wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. Okay, and if at any point anything that I am pulling up is too raw, too sensitive, or you know, you're not ready to hear that, I do suggest, from the bottom of my heart, with love and respect, that you take your time. If you know, if it is too overwhelming, that you switch off for a bit, and if you wish to come back, you can come back. Please remember that I am not a licensed therapist. I am not a licensed mental health professional either. And if you do feel like you need that support, okay, please reach out to those in that industry that are educated and trained in that profession. But with that being said, I want to see what else wants to come out on this. Okay, now you also have here, what's your biggest fear for this relationship? And it's upside down. And you also have next to it, what's your ideal romantic vacation? I don't know why, but I'm getting like this weird grooming vibe. That whoever this person is may have been groomed when they were younger, or they may have been involved in grooming vulnerable souls. And with this tarot card being up this way and cloak concealment, there was something here about trying to read a light one's energy. Because I heard transference, wanting to transfer something secretly onto a light one. Okay, so that may be actually sending distorted sexual energy towards a light one, to either try to confuse them or to make them feel like that was their energy. Because I heard tricked you, and then I heard but you didn't. Because someone here does that energy checking technique of, you know, checking how they feel when they first wake up or when they go to sleep, and whether or not it's their energy, and has been sending it back. Okay, and it says here, would you prefer we share a bank account or keep it separate? Explain, and tell me 2 things I can do better to support you. Okay, this person's run out of money. Whoever it was that they were actually working with, they may have drained their bank account. Or something's been, you know what, in a previous video I did talk about someone being extremely angry because their assets have been frozen or their bank accounts have been frozen. So this person may have been draining a joint bank account they had, and I heard with a sugar daddy. Okay, and this person's not bringing money into them anymore. And with this, you know, tell me 2 things I can do to better support you. This is some sort of pleading here from whoever this is towards their sugar daddy, or whoever it is that's walked away, saying, what can I do? How can I change this? How can I, in other words, how can I manipulate you into giving me money? Were any of your past relationships toxic? And explain. Okay. Oh, this is what they were trying to read. They were trying to see where the niggles are, where the wound is, especially with the heart space. Has this light one had toxic relationships before? Has this light one been disempowered in a relationship? This is definitely to do with romance and how we either empower ourselves or disempower ourselves in romantic relationships. This is what they were trying to look at. That's very interesting. And with that, tell me 2 things I can do to support you. It was also looking at healing techniques that a light one has used to heal, to go through that grieving process that everyone does when you end one relationship and either move into another one, or move into, you know, that single, being single and just taking time for yourself. And with this, would you prefer we share a bank account or keep them separate? Explain. There's something here also that looking at, for my light ones who are in a relationship, or you live with your partner, or you're married, there's something here about looking at your finances as well. Okay, and looking at the balance or the equilibrium between you and your partner. Is there any niggle there? Is there any way that they can exploit that? But with this being cloaked, they were trying to do this secretively. Okay, what makes you feel most competent? They're also trying to look at what brings joy, what brings pleasure, and not in a sexual way, but just what brings pleasure and joy, because these are the things that they're trying to exploit. because I heard transference. Okay, there's been this running theme of trying to bring in a lack of motivation, especially with that, you know, watchtower of in winter with that freezer spell, of them trying to put some sort of block in the way that you move forward. Okay, but you've got judgment and you've got the 9 of Cups. Okay, but their karma is coming to them for what it is that they have been secretly, what's the word, with 9 of Cups, that's very much to do with just ill will, wishing ill luck on another person. And with their judgment being upside down, they're really I heard they're wishing that you got caught out. For what exactly? Because you've got Child of Pentacles. There's something here that they're hoping that you get caught for a bad investment or a mistake. Okay, what is this bad investment or mistake? Right, there's something coming in very quickly. Okay, something that's been hidden. But what is this bad investment or mistake? What's this bad investment or mistake? Now let me see. So you've got the Sun card. Something's definitely going to come to light, okay? Something that's been hidden to do with, because you've got over here that's been glamoured, okay? And here, attracting an attractive stranger. So whoever it is that's been stalking or obsessed over this light one, because you're getting more than one energy here, it's going to come to light who this person is and what their intentions are. But I want to know, what is this bad investment? What is this bad investment? Guardian of Wands. There's an actionable step that a light one may have taken or may be about to take, because remember, this is past, present and future energy, so take what resonates. Now if I place it over here, this is something about rushing into something, and it may be moving home. Okay, I don't know why I'm getting that. There's something about moving home or not using a cleansing ritual properly, because I heard bingo. You've got Child of Pentacles and then you've got the Fool. Whatever this investment choice or bad investment is, there is the wish for this light one, whether that's you, the person you're thinking of, or another light one, to be blocked in being able to move onto their new timeline, into the new, I heard a new revenue. Why am I hearing revenue? And I heard also to do with a relationship evolving. Okay, so whether that is you are single and you are new on the dating scene, whether you're single and you're not on the dating scene, okay, but there's someone coming forward, and if that does not resonate, this could be taking the relationship that you're in with your romantic partner to the next level. And there's always new levels to evolving within a relationship, whether you are already married or not. Okay, and what else needs to come through? Needs to come through, please and thank you. Okay, so you've got 3 of Cups and you've got the 8 of Cups. Okay, so someone here wants a light one to walk away from something that is celebratory, something that is actually really good news, but there's something here. So I've got my coffee on the table. There's something here about wanting a light one to feel like it's a bad choice, and I heard no, it is a bad choice. Okay, let me place that one there. It is a bad choice. What is it that's a bad choice? Okay, so do you want me to take this one? Yes. So I've got Judgment in reverse. I'm going to place this on over here. Tell me it says here, tell me 2 things I can do to better support you. And you've got Judgment in reverse. For some reason, I'm getting finances, but this is also relationship. There's someone that's going to offer some sort of support, okay? Now you've got over here moving homes. That won't be for all of you, but there's someone that is going to reach out, that is going to want to support a light one, whether that's you, the person you're thinking of, or another light one. And there's something they're concealing about what it is that they either want in return for you either moving home, whether it is an ex trying to come back and get into that, you know, opening that door, that figurative door to either your heart or your actual home. Or this is finances. There's something here that is a bad investment and you're being asked to walk away from it, or you're going to be shown, you're literally going to be shown what it is, okay? And it's coming in quick, especially with that 8 of Wands. And you've got here Strength and you've got the Fool, okay, in reverse. There's something here about digging deep, okay, and going with your internal strength, because I heard betrayal. Someone is, whoever it is that's orchestrating this, It's almost like they're doing it in a specific way because they wish this betrayal to really hurt so that you let the wrong one in, if that makes sense. And that is reminding me of that, I don't know if it's an Icelandic or Nordic film called Let the Right One In. And it's about this child who makes friends with a little girl next door, and she's just really flipping odd. And it's freezing cold. He's outside, you know, they're sitting on like a step and she's wearing no shoes. And I don't want to spoil it too much. If you haven't seen it, watch it, it's amazing. But she's a vampire, okay? And she needs to drink blood. She becomes very, very demanding. You know, she sticks up for him when he's getting picked on at school and stuff like that. But she's a vampire. She will drain you dry. And there's something here about whatever this betrayal is, there's someone who stuck up for you, or this light one. There's someone that you would not expect to be that person who's actually the backstabber, the one who's been trying to drain you dry, or this light one dry, and it's coming to light very soon, okay? And especially with this sexual energy coming out, this person is either an incubus or a succubus, okay? You've got Death card and you've got the Fool. Whoever this person is adamant they do not want this light one to move forward. Now, you may have moved away from this person, or this light one may have moved away from this person. It may have just been a natural, you know, drifting, because sometimes we are friends with people out of circumstance more than because, you know, our values are the same. It may be that they live around the corner or went to the same school, or it could be a family member that you just don't see eye to eye with and you've naturally just separated, or you may have just cut those ties completely. But whoever this person is, they purposely are coming forward, because you've got Elder of Wands to the Death card, okay, to the Five of Swords. You are being made aware that when you find out who this person is, to just walk away from them, okay, gain the closure that you need. But especially with the Elder of Wands being here, you're being asked to be very mature with how you react, and that is in no way me casting judgment at all. It's just saying take a moment, take a breath, especially when you find out who it is, okay? Because you've got Five of Swords here. You're being told by your ancestors, your highest resonance light team members, to take a breath, because I heard it's a test. Whoever this person is constantly trying to test and poke the bear and try and put a hook in, because they're still living in that energy of petty. But you're being asked to just close the door. When you find out who it is, close that chapter and keep going. All right. Now, what else would like to come out? And you've got the Chariot and the Eight of Pentacles. Because the thing is as well is that there is a massive, massive blessing coming towards a light one. Okay, because I keep hearing multiple streams of income. Okay, and it's something to do, someone may work from home, or someone may be renovating a home, or someone's thinking of buying a home or multiple homes, or is going to be able to buy multiple homes when this money comes in. Anything else that would like to come out, please and thank you. Wheel of Fortune, yeah. This money's coming in for this light one, okay? And it says here, oh, okay. Would you prefer we share a bank account or keep it separate? Explain. Now, with these multiple streams of income coming in, you may be urged to either balance your books, to get another account, to consider whether you want to have a joint account with your partner, or whether you want to keep things separate, whether it is that you're running a business from your home, or you are starting up a business, for example, and you need one that's personal, one that's business, one that you share with your partner. Take it as it resonates. But you've got Seven of Swords and you've got the Chariot. Okay, so you're being told also that whoever this person that's coming forward is very, very deceitful. They are very deceitful without a doubt. And it's even to do with gossip. Because I look at those swords all standing together, all having a little chat, talking about this one over here who's just doing their own thing. But you've got water signs coming up as well. You've got Cancer, Scorpio and Pisces. So this person can be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or you could, or they could rule quite a lot of your houses in your birth chart. Please have a look. Now you've got here Nine of Pentacles. There's a lot of money coming in for a light one. Because I heard between now and Christmas, there's going to be some sort of change in the light one's abundance or within their wealth. Tell me more about this, please and thank you. Tell me more about this, please and thank you. Yeah, Explorer of Wands. Someone, though, has been blocked. Okay, so this is just reminding me that someone's been blocked here. Now, over here we have, were any of your past relationships toxic? Explain why. So you definitely have a past relationship energy coming through that's trying to block. okay, or has been blocked from reading you or the person you're thinking of. Why was I shown that? Please and thank you. Why was I shown that? Because I heard be careful who you share your money with, or who you tell that you have more money, if that makes sense, because you've got 4 of Wands and you've got Ace of Cups. Okay, so this is 4th house and this is a Cancer. This is family members as well. Okay, but if I place this here and then here, you have a family member, you have a previous partner, maybe working together. There's something here about money and how they share it, because you've got Strength and you've got 2 of Swords. They're indecisive on how to come forward now. Okay, they are coming forward, or how to send something to your home. They don't actually know how to do so. Let me see. Yeah, 10 of Pentacles, because they've run out of money. They've run out of money. And it says, tell me 2 things I can do to better support you. All right. Whoever it is that comes forward with their hand of support in any way, which way that you find strange. Okay. And when I say strange, it's because that relationship is estranged, or you just haven't heard from that person in a very long time. Or it is someone that you don't know that reaches out to you in any shape or form, whether that's phone call, email, letter, in person, that knock on the door, you know, oh, you know, coming up with some sort of company, or, you know, have you thought of putting money in this Bitcoin, or blah, 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 blah. How can we better support your needs? See it as a red flag. And I never ever say this information or pass these messages to incite fear or paranoia. You have to lead with your intuition, okay? You have to go with what I call your spidey senses. If your intuition, if you're reading that energy and it just seems off, it's because it is, okay? And let's see, yeah, look, bad investment. Bad investment. Now, anything else that would like to come out? Because I heard 2 can play that game, your game. 2 can play that game. Someone's playing a game here. I heard the long game. Someone's playing a game here. What game? What game are they playing? There you go, 2 of Cups. It's all about trying to imbalance a light one. But you've also got here the 4 of Wands. There's ill intent, or ill intent they're trying to send towards somebody's foundations, whether that is your financial foundations, your identity and your knowing thyself foundations, or whether that's the foundations of the relationship you're in, or the relationship you would like to be in. Okay, yeah, look, balance, Ace of Swords. Someone's coming in to bring in that, they want to bring in imbalance. Okay, anything else that wants to come out of this deck? Top, middle or bottom? Oh, okay. So the top one is 6 of Swords. Then you have the middle one is the Guardian of Pentacles in reverse. You've also got the Lovers. I know they didn't say for me to take that one, but you've got the Lovers. And at the bottom, you've got the Ace of Swords. Okay. So you have here, you're being told, and there's going to be some sort of message that will come through for a light one, whether that's you, the person you're thinking of, or another light one, that there's something that you shouldn't be investing in, which is just confirmation of what we were saying down here about whatever this message is, or whoever it is that comes in wishing to give you support or financial aid, or whether that's you're looking for a new home, or you wish to renovate or sell your home, for example, that whoever it is that's coming in, okay, they're either a gambler, they are not a good investment, or they are going to just take money, or they're going to try and take more. There's something here also with sharing any kind of win that you have with people that you're not sure if you should trust. If you're not sure you should trust them, then don't trust them, okay? Because there's definitely a message coming through, or some sort of because I heard I want to get closure, so that will be for specific people. That could be an ex, an ex-friend, an ex-boss, an ex-co-worker, okay? But this person is not trustworthy. They're not trustworthy. Now, what would we like to get as some advice? Please, thank you. What would you like me to take? Which ones? These ones or those ones? First ones. Okay, let's have a look. Whew. You've got wisdom and grace in reverse. This is definitely someone trying to, they're trying to hide themselves, but in the end what they've done is they've reversed that, and whoever it was that they were trying to send towards this light one, whether that's on the etheric realms, and I think it is on the etheric realms because I heard monitor, they've ended up putting a target on their own back. And now whatever energy it was that they were projecting towards this light one, it's because I'm also almost seeing like eyes. It sees them. It sees them. And you've also got wisdom coming out this way. Again, you've got Odin looking at them. So someone has Odin in their light team. Wowee, I would not want to mess with that energy. Okay, and you've got knowledge upside down. So they have either been given the wrong knowledge. There was an assumption that was made about a light one, whether that is the person over here who's doing all of this silliness, sending, you know, projecting things towards a light one's 5th house, or whoever it is that's moved away from them, or their sugar daddy. Okay, you've got friendship and knowledge. Okay, so you have someone in a friendship circle also who may have been lied to by this person to either coax them in, encourage them to you know, use their hands, their incantations, their ill will towards this light one. Okay, I had the jiggers up. Can I get some advice, please? Advice for a light one, please. Success, and it's in reverse. Okay, with it being in reverse, this is saying that if you are if you've been working on, for example, money spells, or you've been working on abundance and you haven't seen anything happen yet, it doesn't mean that it won't. Okay, because I heard the blocks are there for a reason. Why? New beginnings and fertility. There's something here about someone needs to save, and it's not urgent. It's not like, oh my god, you need to save quick, 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 you're going to have no money left. No, someone here needs to start saving, or needs to get a piggy bank and just start putting like $1 or £1 or a yen wherever you are in the world. Just start placing money in there. Okay, because you've got new beginnings. Let this magic in my spell clear the space in which I dwell. And then you also have fertility. Let all take root, seed and sprout. Let new life be all about. And it's upside down. So someone has to do some sort of money cleansing spell, or someone needs to cleanse something out of their bank account, or someone needs to work on the negative biases that they have towards money and how they see money and their relationship with money. And you know what? There's absolutely no judgment, because I still am working on mine. It took me a very long time to go from, you know, the love of money is the root of all evil to the love of money is the, you know, the root of all joy and comfort, because money is nothing more than an IOU. It's an energetic exchange. And when you see it that way, rather than, you know, holding on to the biases that we are passed down through our, you know, from our parents and their parents and their parents, when you remove that, or you start to remove that, you will see a difference in how the law of abundance manifests for you. So someone here needs to do that. Okay, I do have a clearing transmission. It's not mine, I didn't create it, but I do have one that I know is extremely successful. It is very, very powerful, that you can listen to or that you can use. But I will also put in the description box a book that I used on manifestation, and it's called Manifestation Babe, How to Make $1,000 in 21 Days. It works. That book works. Okay, I'll put it in the link. It is the best £10 that I ever spent, because it gets us to look. It's not just about money. It's also clearing negative biases that we have about ourselves, that we, you know, we hold on to, that have been passed down to us, and also that we then expand on without even realizing, because all of these things will put blocks in. Now, with this over here with the 10 of Pentacles, there's something here about not blaming yourself. Okay, this will be for someone specific, because there's something here about not being worthy of receiving. Okay, and you have to ask yourself the question, how do you feel when someone gives you a compliment, like a genuine compliment? Do you say thank you, or do you dismiss it and go, oh no, no, no? You know, if someone says, oh, I really like the shirt that you're wearing, I really like your shoes, or I really like your dress, do you downplay it? Okay, in that you go, well, I got it on discount, or it was only this much, rather than just saying thank you. And that's it. There's something here with the abundance, because with judgment upside down, there's something here about how we judge ourselves unjustly. Okay, you've got love and new beginnings. It's pouring love into that. Okay, now I'm gonna get one more card. There's someone here who needs to do some sort of abundance spell, manifestation, prayer in their home as well. In their home. Okay, anything else that would like to come out before I go? And you've got beauty. I have a form which is divine. I allow what is within to shine. Okay, so there's also here that it comes back to being worthy enough, and someone here needs to speak these words of love towards themselves, okay? Because again, it comes back to your 5th house. Now, I would like you to have a look in your 5th house, what sits there and what sits next to Venus as well, because I think these two are very, very important. You are extremely powerful, okay? Whether this is you, the person you're thinking of, or another light one, because you already are at High Priest and High Priestess stature. However, there's always space for us to grow, for us to evolve, for us to heal even more. And these are the areas that your ancestors and your guides are asking you to look at. I'm going to leave it there. I really hope that gave you some confirmation and clarity on what you already intuitively knew. If you are new to my channel and this resonated for you, I'd love you to hit on the like, the subscribe, and on the notification bell so you can see more of my content. And if you are a returning subscriber, as always, I love you guys. Thank you so much for pressing play. Thank you for hitting like. Thank you for leaving your comments and emailing me, because I love reading your stories. I know that I don't always get to respond to all of you because there's so many, but I do read all the emails. And I love being able to connect with you on a daily frequency. With that being said, anyone that would like to have a personal reading, all of my information is in the description box below. If you look at the 2nd paragraph down, there is a line of blue arrows and it's got my 2 emails there. You can get in contact with me that way. With that being said, I hope you guys have an awesome morning, afternoon, evening or night, wherever you are in the world, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys. Bye.